We're now finally beginning the pieces in the challenge pieces section. The first one is starts on page 60. It's actually a 3-page piece of music, and it's called the Can-Can. This is a familiar melody to you. Okay, so you've probably heard that melody somewhere in your life. I chose a familiar melody so that it would be easier for your fingers to kind of find their way around. What you'll want to do first, and this applies for every piece of music in the challenge pieces section because all of a sudden there's a lot more involved work in these pieces. You'll want to play the right hand through, all the way through first, then the left hand, and then put your hands together. Don't ever sit down and try to play them all at once at first. You're going to be frustrated. Unless you have previous background in piano at this point, before you bought this course, I would suggest you always do it this way. It's hands separately first and then together. But notice in the left hand, it's that broken chord pattern. And then there's a different broken chord. You're going to put your 5th finger down on B, just right below C. And then back to the C chord, and then this is the 5-7. Now those are the only 2 chord patterns you have in the entire piece. I'm going to put the camera down on my hands as I play this now, so that you can see with the left hand what I was just doing. You're going to be taking the C major blocked chord and just breaking it up like we did it before in the other exercise. Then your thumb is going to go to F, your pinky is going to go to B, and your thumb and your forefinger to F and G. That is a chord. If you play it together, broken up, it's like this. So you would want to practice your I'm going to play the first page of the Can-Can for you and then stop. A lot of page 61 and 62 are repetition, but I will go, after I stop on the end of page 60, I'm going to skip over to page 63 to play the ending. Okay, from the top, the Can-Can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the only thing that you are going to have different on page 61 in the left hand on the 3rd line is 1 measure of a D major chord, which is going to be D, F sharp, and A, okay? And you'll see that on the 3rd line of page 61. So that's just a D major chord broken up into 2 pieces. Okay, so stop the video if you need to right now. Go back and practice what we've just done, or go on to page 62.